What about the government of Victoria? Again, back at the centre of controversy, Grahame, about this lockdown, and only, I think it was two cases of locally acquired household contacts, but still not a strong indication. He said it's likely, but no guarantee that we're heading towards a lifting of that lockdown in Victoria.
Okay, look, people in Victoria must be really getting, well, I know, many of them are getting really, really grumpy. And now, you know, we've got suggestions this morning. We should almost start again and build something out at one of the airports to look after them. It's sort of time some of these well-meaning big business people turned up on time with their left field ideas, instead of three-quarters of the way through an issue. Like, it wasn't a bad idea on day one, but now it's up to the Premier just to fix what he's got, not chase some cockamamie idea, just fix what he's got.
And Bruce, you're a proud Sydneysider. You've seen how effective that government's been in dealing with a series of outbreaks, but that's just not the approach Victoria's taking. It seems that there is just a lack of confidence in their own, maybe spooked by the effects of last year, but a lack of confidence in their own testing and tracing and quarantining systems.
Well, New South Wales has apparently always had a very effective tracing and epidemiological sort of approach to these things. It didn't just come with this government. And, of course, we have to remember that this was the government that let the Ruby Princess into our ports and allowed that everybody to get off the boat and spread it around the country. So they do have one very big black mark against their name. For my part, I think this proposal by the Premier in Victoria, Dan Andrews, is a good one. And I suspect that the Prime Minister thinks it is too. With this more virulent virus coming in from the UK and a variant in South Africa, which looks to be terrible as well, you have to ask, are hotels best equipped to be able to deal with this virus when it can spread so easily and so quickly in hotels? So I like the idea of having a setup that Lindsay Fox, for example, is recommending near Avalon. Planes can fly into Avalon. It's a very short trip to the quarantine area, and off you go. They're talking about it in Queensland. They're doing it in the Northern Territory. I think we're going to see Scott Morrison back this in. That's my gut feeling, because I think he sees that as being the only way that there's any real prospect in the near future of opening our international borders in any way that approaches safe.
Bruce Hawker, yep, I agree. I think it's a no-brainer, to be honest. We hope that this is the only pandemic we see of this magnitude in our lifetimes, but there's no guarantee of that. So why not have the infrastructure there? Bruce, Grahame, great to see you as always. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon.